Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders Singh. What's current? All right, new developments. It's serious. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., Druski, I'm not familiar with his real name, and Jaguar Wright have been dragged into the Diddy whirlpool. I guess you can say it is. But free Diddy. He's innocent man. He should be free. But yeah, so it's real now. It's real. So it's open season on anybody. Like Jay-Z got dragged. He got out of it because it was pretty much BS. It was all nonsense. But if I'm not incorrect, Jaguar Wright just won a prestigious award for being truthful and honest in the media, or some kind of award she won just a few days or a few weeks ago. What's going on there? Yes, thank you, Bumbleclad. Thank you. Andretti said they said Druski oiled a girl up and jumped on her. Yeah, a lot of things. He's saying that he, at the time of the 2018, I think it was, he was broke and with his mom, and he wasn't, even in the media at all. So the allegations against him are, kind of thin to me. Odell Beckham Jr., I think he had some kind of issues with, the allegations relate to him, being within and sexual relationships with various people during the white parties or whatever they call them. And Jaguar Wright has been hit with a kidnapping charge. Maybe not a charge, but is it kidnapping charge? I would assert that she's related to kidnapping. I didn't even see a whole lot of Wright on. I didn't see a whole lot of ink being, digital ink being spilled on her behalf. Andretti says, yeah, she did. Started the show on her award ceremony. Yep. Thank you very much for that, Andretti. I appreciate that. So it's it's goofy. It's really goofy. It's like, why even entertain any of this? Because Jaguar Wright, her credibility is so low that it like when it comes to things like this, it's like you have to almost have a belief in that she actually was related to this. Because I'm gonna look it up again. I looked it up all day trying to find. All I put in is Jaguar Wright kidnapping, and they don't say much. There's very little write-up about it. Very little. So it's like and Odell Beckham Jr., he says, he's very mystified. I'm covered by God. And where's TD Jakes actually? Where is he? It says he responds to assault allegations after being named in Diddy's legal case. Okay. So I think that's the basis of all this. Is very little reporting, very little bit of reporting on it that I saw. His Odell Beckham Jr.'s legal team has yet to issue a formal response, but the implication of this lawsuit could have a lasting impact on his professional career. So he could definitely take a hit. He may take a hit being in the NFL. That's big business. That's billions of dollars. That's also big business. Just like the music industry. It's billions of dollars at stake. So Odell Beckham Jr., I mean, hey, he's on it again. He's on it again. So, and then you have Druski. I think his is really apart from reality. I just don't see him even being close to being a name in this whole incident. They're not really talking about. They're talking about a lot about OBJ, Not saying a whole lot about Jaguar Wright. Made by Ashley Parham. So she's not a Jane Doe. This stems from serious allegations made by Ashley Parham. She is one of the people that have outed these people as being against her, being on the wrong side of the law. So this is March 2018. This is crazy. She says she faced death threats that ultimately led to an assault. She described an especially disturbing incident at a gathering in Orinda, California, where she alleged she was forcibly raped using a TV remote control. The severity of the accusation has drawn widespread attention, particularly as Combs is already facing a string of federal charges, including racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Okay, so Diddy has all that, but like I said, I've seen very little to do with Jaguar Wright or Druski. TD Jake's been under heat since the Swallow speech went viral. I don't remember the Swallow speech. I don't think I remember that one. I must have missed that. I have to look that up later. But yeah, I'm almost celebrating Jaguar Wright going down. She's going down in flames, I think, on a kidnapping charge. That to me is amazing. I think that's that'll definitely pump the brakes. Will they be like, should we revoke it? Should we take away the award? Should we take away everything she has? What should we do? We were just applauding. She was applauding like a seal. She was applauding. And what did it get her? She's got a kidnapping case now. Will that affect the decision, for her to get an award? How would that affect her ability to maintain her wild accusations? She'd be like, and then he said this, and then he was like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just here. I'm just a vessel. I don't know. I'm just trying to tell y'all what happened with what, where, when, why, how. Like that was her whole modus operandi. That was her whole sensibility. She knew too. I was 2 steps ahead of him. I knew. I told y'all about Diddy. I told y'all about Jay-Z. I told y'all about this. That's all she's known for. She's not. She was once a singer. She actually had songs. She was affiliated with the Roots crew. She was on Jay-Z's Unplugged MTV. That was like almost 24 years ago. Wizard, salute to you, sir. Welcome. Salute to Bumbleclaw. Salute to Andretti. Salute. The whites will run from her sooner than later. Ooh, I think that's true. I think that's true. I think the white people in these halls of power and in these in industry meets in these industry kind of consortiums, I should say, or consortia. What is it? Is it consortia? I don't know. But they're going to be like, well, we gave it to her, so she's got to have something on. She's telling the truth, I think. But I mean, the kidnapping. What are they going to do? What's going to happen? I want to see what's going to happen. Anybody have anything other than, if you guys can bring me stuff, everybody in here has got a wrench. You can put more stuff on the table. I've been trying to find more information on Jaguar Wright. There's very little. There's a lot, saying about Druski, and there's a lot to say about Odell Beckham Jr., but not a whole lot about Jaguar Wright. I don't understand. This is one part. Look, Druski, popular social media influencer, has responded to allegations in a lawsuit linked to Sean Diddy Combs, calling them completely false. The lawsuit, reportedly updated on March 9th, yesterday, 2025, accuses Druski, Odell Beckham Jr., and Jaguar Wright of participating in a 2018 incident where the plaintiff claims she was drugged, abducted, and assaulted. Okay? So what is this? What does this mean? Does this mean that somebody in Diddy's camp? Because I think they were all talking greasy. I know Druski, I think, was talking greasy. No pun intended. The baby oil. I know. No pun intended. But Druski was talking, I think, against Diddy. And Jaguar Wright obviously was talking about Diddy, against Diddy. I don't remember what Odell Beckham Jr. I don't think he has spoken out against Diddy or anything like that. But he's definitely been dragged. He's definitely been dragged. He's definitely been dragged into the ether surrounding all of this, into that atmosphere. So that's the power of influence, I think. For Druski has, like I said, he said he was broke in 2018. He didn't have any influence. He was living with his mom. He wasn't, he had no power. He had no access to the various parties that were thrown at the time. It's weird, but I still am looking for Jaguar Wright. I'm looking for it. It says, as singer Jaguar Wright as an additional defendant. The lawsuit alleges the victim was drugged, kidnapped, and raped during an event tied to Diddy. She claims she was physically outnumbered. This is wild. This allegation is a fabricated lie, Druski says. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living with my mom, this is what I already said, without any connections to entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives. Okay, he didn't write that. I'm kidding. I don't know if he wrote that or not. I'm just saying. Drapkid? Did I put Drapkid? Oh, thank you. I don't know. I was typing fast. That was good. Thank you for clearing that up, my dumb ass. Okay, here we go. Wizards got something. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wizards got something. I gotta go to the actual YouTube stream. You on YouTube? What happens when Juicy gets too comfortable at Diddy's house? Okay, so he had this whole thing. This is 4 years ago. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see what we got here. So I think that's probably why Druski got dragged into it, because of the way that he's essentially he was essentially playing on the whole Diddy ideal, whole kind of expose him in a way with this sketch. It's got 4.4 million views from 4 years ago. Okay, so I'll watch that later. That was Juicy's first big check, I think. Okay, that sounds about right. Jay Leo, thank you, Jay Leo, for correcting my dumb ass. Druski don't seem like the type, but Jeffrey Dahmer worked at a chocolate factory, so you never know what someone will do. Yeah, so that's what the late great Paul Mooney says. He worked at a chocolate factory. Somebody should have said something. Somebody should have noticed something. He was eating black folk. None was in his refrigerator but hot sauce and mayonnaise. Eating up black folk. I wasn't eating it. And the crowd go, ooh. He was like, I wasn't eating them. He was eating them. Gonna get mad at me. But yeah, that Druski video looks very well produced. Looks very clear. I'm gonna have to look at that. So that was only 2021 when that video came out. So I definitely have to look at it. It's got Diddy's sons in it. Shout out to Jeffrey Dahmer. Who's wilding, Bumbleclot or me, Jay Leo? Am I wilding? Am I taking it there? Am I taking it too far? That's what I'm saying. That's what the late great Paul Mooney said. He had great ideas about Jeffrey Dahmer. He said Jeffrey Dahmer, you gotta watch for the quiet ones. Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. He never said, I'm Dahmer, mother effer. What the F you gonna do? He was quiet. I will light candles around you. I will eat you and your friends. I will kill you, put you in a pot, and eat you. You don't want to F with me. I'm Dahmer. See, that was what Paul Mooney was making a point of. So this could be like a Druski thing. He was like laying low, and he was kind of like keeping it quiet, but maybe some shady things were going on. I don't know. Both of y'all wild. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we both wild. I know Bumbleclot. He almost wilds as hard as I do. I wild dumb hard. He ate white. Yeah, he did eat white guys too, but most of his victims were black. I remember that the sister of one of them. I hate you, Jeffrey. I hate you, Jeffrey. She said that in the courtroom. She crashed out. She crashed out on that nigga. He was just sitting there taking it quiet, not saying a word. It's the quiet ones. It's always the quiet ones. Jeffrey loved dark meat. Salute to Keith. Thank you for checking in. It's all. What is it? It's either already. I think it is already Tuesday where he is. Let me see. Yep. It's breakfast time for Keith. Jay Leo says exactly, and he could have easily used this comedian-ish as a cover-up. Facts, but that's a yoga stretch. That's not that much of a yoga stretch. That's pretty close. He could have covered all this up. This could have been. I mean, this is the idea of Diddy. Diddy was so confident. He was so hubristic. He had hubris, not ego. He had hubris to say, look, they're not going to lock me up. Send the cops, the feds to come get me. Well, they came and got your ass. They came and got you. He used to power drill guys' heads when they were alive. Yeah, and put bleach in them or something like that. I can't remember what he put some kind of solutions or something like that in their skulls. He was a wild boy. And the wild thing was that he was killed by somebody in prison with a barbell, with one of the dumbbells. He was conked over his head, and a bit of irony, I guess you can say, or poetic justice. Yeah, Tuesday 9 a.m. Yeah, well, it's not quite 9 a.m. It's almost 9 a.m. It's 8:52, almost 8:53. But you're enjoying your sake and your poached eggs and and puffer fish, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he would drug them and then start trying to zombify them. Yeah. That's some wild mess. That's really wild. When you just think of that, just contemplate that. I mean, I enjoy the documentaries more than the actual dramatic rendering Dahmer. I thought that was more powerful. I thought that meant more. I thought that was probably more appropriate than show him in the light of a dramatic force. Then proceed to go back to the chocolate factory like nothing happened. Exactly. They muted your messages. We don't want to mute your messages. I take all messages. I'm not. Who's muting Andretti's messages? What'd you say, What'd you say, sir? Ted Bundy? Oh, Ted Bundy. Oh, you can't. Oh, I guess you can't say certain names. You can say Jeffrey Dahmer. I guess that's real. But on the real, they have also been a lot of black serial killers too. Of course, yeah. Anybody remember the Maryland and DC snipers? Anybody remember them? They were black. One got sentenced to life. One was put to death. I said Ted Bundy did good deeds. What were the good deeds? I venture to ask. What were the good deeds? Maury Travis is a crazy black serial killer. I didn't know about Maury Travis. I know. Hold on. I always forget his name. Train. I'm trying to remember his name. Here we go. Colin Ferguson. He killed multiple people. He killed 6 people. Colin Ferguson. Anti-white racism and racial hatred. Convicted of second-degree murder in 6 counts. Attempted second-degree murder, second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, third-degree criminal possession of a weapon. Sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, plus 165 in 2/3 years. So he's cooked. He's definitely cooked. He's done. Okay, now Ted was the epitome of acting like he ain't ish happened. Yeah, that's true. Ted was into politics and killing. Yeah. Once rescued a child from drowning. I think I heard that too. I think I heard that before. Samuel Little called his murder victims his little angels. Is that a black man, J. Leo? Samuel Little? Let me look before you even say it. Let me see. Samuel Little. Yeah, black man. Okay, I think I remembered him. He died in 2020. He was sentenced to. He was called the choke and stroke killer, Mr. Sam. Conviction, murder times 8. God damn. 60 confirmed victims, 93 claimed and suspected. Span of crimes, 1970 to 2005 confirmed, 1960 to 2012 possible. They're not even sure. These niggas is running wild. Damn. Niggas is running wild. And he's not running anymore. He died in December 30th, 2020. Samuel Little. Thank you for that information. Samuel Little. Damn. Ted worked at a suicide hotline. I did not know that. I knew he worked at a chocolate factory. I knew he did that. And then they said, like I said, the late great Paul Mooney said, he worked at a chocolate factory. That should have told somebody something. And then he talked about the neighbors. The neighbor said, well, it sounded like he was making furniture. And I heard him talking to people, but then wasn't nobody answering back. It's not funny, but it's funny because it's serious. It's like, it's real. It's true. It's like, this happened. Good old Ted. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild, man. I'm serious. Like, it's crazy. Like, he had... I'm laughing at the circumstances, just the reality of it. Just the circumstances. Like, a murderous guy just happens to be a homosexual, happens to be gay, brings other gay men into his inner sanctum, into his house, and then he proceeds to kill them. But before he kills them, he basically zombifies them, and then keeps them in a freezer. What's that? What the hell is that smell? What is that smell coming from? He's like, oh, I just had some rancid meat, that it went bad. He had the most nonchalant, cool, collected, completely together, not, wild white boy, saying, yeah, I got some niggers in there. Yeah, I'm about to roast them up. I'm about to toast them, put them in the crock pot. I can't wait. I'll be waiting on dinner pretty soon. He wasn't that guy. He was just like, had some rancid meat in the freezer. Let's just get rid of it. And the neighbors smelling dead bodies, but nobody checked it out. Exactly. The old interview with Ted's sister is effing crazy. Yes. Crazy. It's wild. So, I mean, how do we get this far on murderers and people like that? And this isn't a murder case, but I appreciate anybody and everything. That's why I have this live chat. I tested out without the live chat. It's not a show. It's not the same thing. It's like I can do it. I can do a whole show without the live chat, but this just adds another element of excellence to the show, because I appreciate everybody's contribution. Y'all can hate on me. Y'all can say stuff against me. I appreciate everything. I'll take it all. I've never blocked anybody that said they were an adult and said they were, just ranking on me. I've blocked 13-year-old people that said, "Oh, I'm 13." Well, blocked. I'm 14, but I still want to. Nope, blocked. So, but so getting to the main topic, Druski. It just seems like he has, he seems like he's like in Jay-Z's position to me, and it seems like he's being hurt because of the fact that he didn't come to Diddy's side. He didn't have his whole defense against anybody that was going against Diddy or something like that. I just imagine. And there's very little talk about Jaguar Wright. It just says that, oh, she abducted somebody and she's a kidnapper and stuff like that. That's the only thing I've seen. That's all I've seen. Okay, I'm reading the comments now. Exactly. His whole demeanor and behavior somehow persuaded people that he was sane. Exactly. And let that be let that have been a black person. Just imagine if a Negro, a colored, an FBA, an African American, whatever you want to call themselves these days, if they actually were eating white people. Could you imagine? That's what I have to always go back to Mr. Paul, the late great Paul Mooney. He said, just imagine if it was a black person. He said, yeah, remember, you had your Negro, you had the black. I'm paraphrasing now. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said, you guys were you were eating people back in the 90s, weren't you? And we would want to be your breakfast. He made something that was impossibly not like completely not funny, like impossible to laugh at. Funny. That was his genius. He made something that was completely like and totally horrific. Something that was like fodder for humor. I just thought that was amazing. Andretti said, "See, I'm not blocking you, Andretti. I'm making sure you get your words out. Why we got one of you good personalities? Will you be trying to shake us down again? I shake you down only when it's needed. Like I said, I got this promo on the screen. That's it for other people that pay me. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be like, well, $5 for answer the question or $10 to answer a question. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna slow that down. I'm gonna retreat from that. I'm gonna fall back from that. Everything is just a test. It's just a test and an experiment to me because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I think I'm doing it right. If you understand what I'm saying. This actually comes back as true Druski is gonna prove that being at a Diddy party means you tied into the freak of festivities. Well, while we got one of you good person, oh, there it is. Okay, John Wayne was gay. See, that was clever. John Wayne was Gacy. Yeah. John Wayne Gacy was whew, but he was not anything near Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was charismatic. He was handsome. He was charming. He got all the girls. See, John Wayne Gacy could only prey on children. That's why he was a clown. He was a clown. He could only prey on children that were defenseless and had nothing. Bundy had to charm his way into his victims' lives. Who humbled this ninja? Not me. I'm not humble. I'm pretty, egoistic. But yeah. Druski is building an empire. Yes, that's true. That is true. 33 bodies under his house. Yeah. Most of them children, if not all of them, I think. I have this book. I recommend it. They should be paying me, but this is a great book. Look, who's on the front cover? You see? Can you see it? Who's that? Look at that. We were just talking about it. 501 Most Notorious Crimes. This was like my Bible for like a year, because I was just writing stories regarding all these different cases. Yeah, mainly teenage boys. Yeah. Gacy was also into politics and killing. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, mainly teenage boys. That's wild. It's the psychology of it, It's the psychology. It's all in the thought. There was a great TV show called Mindhunter. Mindhunter was the truth. I love that show. That show was the truth. I loved Mindhunter, and it talked about the Atlanta. That's another one. The Atlanta murders. My family knows other families that have been affected by that person. It actually was related to that person. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Man, the murders. Wayne Williams. Yeah, thank you, Wayne Williams. He is guilty AF. Sandy Milano. Be more analytical, please. Well, please give me your evidence. What evidence can you say that he's saying he's guilty is AF? What is your evidence? What can you say, Sandy? Welcome to the broadcast, by the way. Thank you. Salute to you, Sandy. What can you say that says that he is guilty? He is innocent, as a matter of fact. He happens to be behind bars, but he is an innocent man. He's not guilty so far. Until he's proven in a court of law. Less than 2 months coming up on now. It was a while, but. And Jody Moon, salute to you. I don't even know if you've been here before. OBJ and Druski are guilty, period. Jag and CC are innocent. Why are Jag and CC? And who's CC? I'm stupid. I don't know who CC is. Who's CC? I know Odell Beckham Jr. and Druski and Jaguar, right? But who's CC? Who's CC? But Sandy, once again, where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Where's your hard DNA evidence? Your beyond circumstantial evidence? Hello, Jody. Salute to you. But who is CC? Jody Moon. Who is CC? CC Bodyguard. Okay. What's his name though? I don't remember his name. What's the CC? What's his name? Bodyguard. OBJ ain't been the same since that Justin Bieber video. I don't remember that. Tell me what happened. We're having a party, by the way. 10 people are in here. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. There's 10 people in here. I salute you all. So, OBJ ain't been the same since that Justin Bieber video. What happened with the Justin Bieber video? You got to explain yourself a little bit, J. Leo. I'm stupid. I'm slow. I don't know what happened with the video. What happened with the Justin Bieber video? And CC, what? In the video, it looks like Justin is getting up from. Oh, okay. That's all I'll say. Okay. Justin had BJ to OBJ. Okay. That was clever. But yeah. Hey, sometimes it's like that. But matter of fact, what video is that? Jay Leo, what is the name of the video? Or are you saying like it's a music video or is it a like just footage? Jay Leo's cracking up. I don't understand the emojis. I don't know what the emojis. You have to say words. Trey Songz filmed it. Is that true? Or is that like is that a swipe? Is that a swipe or is that true? Trey Songz filmed it in the middle of a club, man. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. It's wild. It's wildness. I just wrote a song. I'm putting it in the live chat. I wrote a song. And writing a song is hard. I don't understand. It's like it's not hard, but it's like it takes some interesting, bits just to be, a song. It's not necessarily a good song or a great song. I think it's decent. I think it's decent to great. I'm trying to win a challenge on vocal.media. I'll let you guys read my song. If I could get a beautiful woman to sing it, that'd be even better. Okay, I got you, Andretti. Let me hit that link. I got you. Hold on. Oh, wow. This is, woo. Okay. Oh, wow. The way he came up, though. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you filming this? What are you doing? Yeah. That is, woo. 8 years ago. So we're talking about 2000, what was that? 2017? CC's last name. I don't remember who CC is. But thank you very much for that, Andretti. If you guys can click on my link, you might not be able to. I can't tell. I don't know. His little looks wet when he gets out. Yeah. That was suspect. That's super sus. I don't know if that was what he was doing. Yeah, we don't know. It's alleged. It's all alleged. It was just it was suspect. It's very sus, but it's very alleged. That video was crazy. And then they said that Trey Songz filmed it. Alleged. That's alleged. I'm not sure who was behind the camera. I'm not trying to go to jail for that or going to lawsuits in the court for that. No, thank you. Come on, OBJ didn't get Justin off him for nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Jay. Bro, why does OBJ lift him up like, oh, ish? They were recording us. Yeah, exactly. Might have been snorting. Might have been something. He could have been, playing with his nose. Who knows? I didn't mean to, put nose and nose together like that, but I did. Who can tell? Who can see? We may not ever understand that. What happened in that video? Only Justin, OBJ, and the person filming and the people around him know. Somebody might have been like side eye, like, is that Justin Bieber on his knees allegedly? Is he doing the tonsil hockey with a black puck? Snorting with wet lips? Yeah, hey. This is the age we are in. Like the Roaring 20s. The Roaring 20s ain't got nothing on this era. This era is definitely next level. You have to watch a terrible movie, but it had good. its parts were better than the whole. It's called Babylon. It's by Damien Chazelle. He wrote and directed Whiplash, La La Land, and this movie. This was his stinker. This is his box office bomb and his critical failure. So, but I suggest you watch it just to get the different parts of the movie. It's pretty interesting. But the movie as a whole just completely collapses on itself. But it depicts the Roaring 20s. Even Boardwalk Empire shows scenes of what the Roaring 20s was like. And The Great Gatsby, the film. If you read the book and you watch the film, you probably read the book in high school. Watch the updated film with Baz Luhrmann. I think that's his name, Baz Luhrmann. He wrote and directed, I think. Okay, let me make sure I get your comments. Yeah, to think Justin would be doing that in a club to a famous football player is a yoga stretch for me. But why is his lip wet? That's the part that gets me. Jay Leo said that. Andretti says, now the 80s were wild. They was running wild. Yes, that's true too. That's true too. 80s was crazy. 80s had, cocaine like it was baby powder, People were blowing down the wet, doing water, PCP, and things of that nature. The 60s, another time period. There's different eras that are just, unique and very, specific to the behaviors that arose from them. The LGBT boys back then were reckless. Yep. The LGBT community, I'll just say queer. Can't we just say queer? They always say, "Oh, well, I was watching a documentary. It's an excellent documentary. Black Holly. I think it's Black in Hollywood. I think is what the title is, or Hollywood Black. I can't remember what the order is. I can actually check it. Look it up. Hold on. Yeah, Hollywood Black. Hollywood Black is an excellent documentary series. That details the lineage of people of color on screen, especially in Hollywood, and behind the scenes as well. But they said queer the whole time. They're like, they didn't say LGBTQAI plus whatever the case may be. They just said queer. So I'm just saying queer because they repurposed that name. They repurposed everything. They took the rainbow. They took the word gay, they took the word queer, It's like, you got to respect it. I feel sorry for Justin, but the rest are guilty AF. Why I feel sorry for Justin? Justin's not part of any, he's not part of any charges or lawsuits against him. 80s were fun as F. No cameras, just I don't know what JS is. I think JS is just something. I don't know what the S is. That was Jody Moon. Jay Leo says, even if the 80s were bad, people still were more open. Now you got gangsters and masculine figures going to freak-offs dressing like fairies. That's about right. I mean, I remember hearing audio of Diddy saying, all right, it's 9 o'clock. All the kids got to go. They got to go. We're having our own, I'm paraphrasing, but we're having our own festivities. It's only adults. So be prepared. I remember he's saying along those lines. I don't remember exactly every single word and, verbatim, but he was saying along those lines. He was like, all the kids, y'all got to go. Y'all got to go home. Y'all got to go to bed. We about to do this. But Jody, what do you mean, Jay? Oh, just saying. Got you. Okay, just saying. Okay. I'm stupid. Jay Leo says, that's my only problem. You're publicly a gangster, but behind closed doors, you're letting Diddy oil you up. Okay. Jody Moon says, we all literally watched Justin get groomed on camera by Diddy gifting Lambo's mansions. Yes. I mean, I have to say allegedly for the show. but we could talk later. If you extend me your email address or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I remember him in interviews. Justin Bieber was almost looking like he was like Diddy's like he was Michael Jackson and Bubbles. He was a human Bubbles. He was like, yeah, I can't always go out and do things. And then Diddy was like, well, Uncle Diddy, is he's making sure that you're safe and everything, isn't he? And he was like, yes. Like it was very strange. It was very bizarre. It was extremely bizarre. Jay Leo taking shots at Meek Mill. Okay. Yes, Meek Mill is in a video bunny hopping for Mark Rubin. Yeah. That's how sad it gets. Meek Mill, he dressed up like Diddy. They were party buddies. Who knows what went down? We don't know what happened with all that. It's a very serious situation. Then intimidating him also on another video. Okay. Andretti, that was Jody Moon. Andretti says Justin been passed around more than you can imagine. I did not realize that. I mean, it just seems like I can only name 2 songs from Justin. I know he has dozens. He's got dozens of songs. I'm sure at least. But I can remember Baby and Sorry. That's all I remember. But he's definitely in there. Andretti says, is Diddy a top or bottom? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want to know. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't explain that one. I'm sorry. Can't explain that one, Andretti. You got me on that one. Jay Leo says, if you've been a gangster your entire life, just to bunny hop for a billionaire because you lost a tennis game. Exactly. That's how they do. I remember I was in a halfway house. I was in a house. It was like for veterans, and everything was free. Everything. You go to the chow hall, you get to eat, you get to have a bed, and it was gravy. I was working too. I was getting money, so it was gravy. It was cool. I was going at the OG, the Olive Garden, and this one white guy, he just had a whole demeanor. I could tell. He was saying like, yeah, maybe I can come over and get some rolls or something, whatever. The what they call it, bread. Get some bread, get some garlic bread. I was like, yeah, okay. I just said that, and I just kept moving, going to my job. It was the white man is a trip. Some white men are trips. Not every individual white man is a trip, but just the cognizance of the white mentality of just knowing about it is a trip. Jody Moon says, yes, sir. Very bizarre. Funny how Meek Mill almost died after Diddy got arrested. Ooh. Then look at Angie Stone. These modules got killers. Remember Coolio? Diddy is both top and bottom. Okay. Thank you, Jody. Let me get Andretti's let me get his link. Hold on. Andretti has a Facebook link. It's Michael Rubin. Meek Mill invested $200,000 into lids and made $8 million. Okay, that's pretty good. But Michael Rubin made him insider trading. How the rich stay rich. People in the comments, they call it insider trading. That's pretty crazy. Jay Leo says, so he asked you if you was gonna eat your cornbread. No, he said he would stop by and eat and ask for some breadsticks. I'll bunny hop too with my friends if I lost a bet. Yes, Jay, that video was crazy. Okay, they're talking to each other. Would we be talking about Meek bunny hopping if they were black? It's a good question. But honestly, I do think Meek was with Mark too. Ooh, that's your opinion, Andretti, and you're entitled to it, sir. Jay Leo says it's not even about the bunny hop. It's that you're promoting gangster and killing, but you really a snow bunny. Yeah, all that. What does Jay-Z say? The tough guy disappears and the bitch come out. That's what Jay said. That's him usually what they whisper about. That was my song too. I love that song. It's an engine. Oh, okay. They're talking to each other. See y'all talk. Have your yeah. See y'all with your inner dialogue in the comment section. I like that. That's cool. Rick James, Mr. Rick James. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it live, not for kids. Leave them then at all, as the great Skylar Saunders is going to see behind the looking glass to present you something new, splendid. Time is guaranteed for. Okay, well, that's terrible diction, but and horrible syntax, but still, I understand your motivation there, Rick James. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. We were having a party. I was up to 10 people in here, so I'm gonna probably have at least not 80 to 90 people show up in the live. Gilly the Kid broke down Rock Nation brunch perfectly. Yeah, what was up with the Rock Nation brunches? They were like, I remember Diddy attended them, and they were like, and Meek was there, I think, and Ross and a few other people. You know who escaped the Diddy? Who's prominent? I know prominent in the rap game, not a rapper, uh, but obviously Mr. Troy Star Terrain, because he was asked to go to one of those parties, and he was like, "Nah, I gotta hate on you on Monday and the party Sunday. No thanks, I'm good." And he said that multiple times. He let him know, I gotta hate on you. What are you talking about? But anyway, but a rapper, somebody in the rap game that definitely avoided this was 50. 50 Cent was definitely one person that I think was asked to go or invited to go to the parties and said, you know what? No, I'm good. And so what is 50 done? I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think he has any charges. He had lawsuits and he had a bankruptcy, I think, or something like that. But I don't think he had any charges since his inception into the rap game. Okay, gangster rap, killing and such is an agenda for future children. Facts, Jody Moon. All right, I will listen to that. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, mute y'all. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I just watched the video. Hold on, let me see. 50 Cent took Mace window shopping. That's what he did. He literally exposed how young artists are groomed. I guess so, but he's older than him, isn't he? I love 50. Supposedly, there's a rumor with him and Soldier Boy, allegedly. Well, there was that whole front cover of the what was it, double XL with him, he has the JD syndrome, I think. Any new cat, I think it was what's his name? Chief Keef. I think he had some kind of relationship with Chief Keef, financial, but still. Yeah, and I just saw the clip with Gilly the Kid. That was great. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, Andretti. Yeah, saw that. That's true. That seems like it rings true. He says, "Look at all these broke niggas on the lawn," But when the billionaires come out, it's like, "Hey, it's all cheese," I love Mace. Love his voice. Okay, great. Is it true Diddy mom got arrested for RICO? I South should Google it because that sounds about right. That sounds right. Yeah, Mace was drinking that big ass milkshake in the music video. Yeah, just found out Dre and 50 not that close. Yeah, well, yeah, I knew that Dre and 50 weren't close because Dre was on a song with 50 Cent and Jay-Z, the Three Kings. I mean, this is only an example. There's probably more behind the scenes and stuff like that I don't know of. But that's an obvious case where 50 Cent probably saw, oh, really, Dre? Oh, you with 50? He and I have beef. We have or a feud, I should say. You really gonna hop on a song with him? He and Jay-Z and 50 is like they always call them frenemies. Jay-Z and 50 Cent. He said, Jay-Z, that's your boss. He's looking like he wants to look like a gay painter. He's referring to Jean-Michel Basquiat. They're saying, that's your boss. Yeah, 50 don't like Jay. Yeah. What did I say, Andretti? I meant to say, I said Rick Ross, the Three Kings, Ross, Dre, and Jay. Diddy made Young Jock the new maid. Yeah. Rick Ross, Jay, and Dre did Three Kings. Yeah, 50 don't like Jay like that. They're like they had that. This is going back. This is old head stuff. This is very old head stuff. This is going back to 2003. Jay-Z and 50 Cent were on Reebok. Jay-Z had the S. Carter sneaker, and 50 Cent had the G-Unit sneakers. And they had recorded a rap together, and it was like they were together on the song, but they weren't really together in real life. It was all for money. It was a big money grab kind of thing. It was really goofy. It was really weird because they didn't really like each other back then. Because first of all, there was 50 Cent on How to Rob, and that was like his gateway into the industry. And Jay said, "I'm about $1. What the F is 50 Cent?" So that was like the shot in the dark, 50 not part of the club. That's why. Yeah, I respect 50. I like 50's his hustle is like none other. He's got a hustle ambition. I respect Jay obviously, but 50 is a different animal altogether because he went up against everything. And put out Power and Kanan and what is it? Raising Kanan and BMF and all those different platforms, Ghost and all that. LeBron turned down Reebok. I did not know that. I'm surprised he doesn't have his own figure. Hell, Shaq has his own figure and he has $20 sneakers. So I just don't understand. Exactly. I think most celebrity Jay Leo is saying this. And Andretti said that. And let me give you credit. Andretti said LeBron turned down Reebok. Okay. And Jay Leo says this. Exactly. I think most celebrities' marriages, friendship, or even collaborations are usually for money grab. Yeah. I mean, all the power culture, I'm not speaking well at all. All the power couples, that we named Jay-Z and Beyonce, Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Just to give you two examples, it's varied. It has a different connotation to them. I'm not trying to take away their love or their affection to one another, but come on, I mean, this is business. They're all in business. They all know the music business. It's the business of show. It's not show business. It's the business of show. It's all about the money beforehand. That's why you get these movies with stuff flying all over the screen and all this AI and CGI and all this stuff going on, because they know that's going to get billions of dollars. They're going to look at your little independent film that you made on a shoestring budget for $6 million, and they're like, but you have to look at Get Out. Get Out it was made for what, $5 million, I think, and it took him like 200 million or something like that. Crazy. Let me see. So I'm crazy, but let me make sure I get my numbers right. Get Out. It took it $255 million on a budget of $4.5 million. And that is game, sir. That is game, ma'am. That is game. Okay, I have to get to y'all. Jody Moon says, yes, multi-talented. Jay Leo says, now Ike and Tina Turner were in a real relationship. LMAO. Yeah, well, school of the hard knocks, in more ways than one. Andretti says, yes, that's how Jay and them got that Reebok deal. 50 negotiated. Yeah, I do remember. Okay, yeah. 50 negotiated it. LeBron left all that money on the table. Yes, I do remember that now. That does make sense. Thank you for that, Andretti. That's you're spitting hot fire. That's hot fire. Yeah. The reason why LeBron James went with Nike is because the 50 and Jay deal was on the table still. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay. I think I heard that in a documentary before. They say Beyonce dad sold her to Jay-Z. Ooh, that probably goes on a lot. Parents selling their talented kids for money. How much of her catalog does Jay own? That's what I want to know. Somebody sit me down and talk to me like a 5-year-old, like I'm on Barney. Talk to me Barney style and say, well, Jay owns a percentage of Beyonce's catalog. Does he or does he not? I'm asking the question. I'm not putting it out an assertion. I'm just asking the question. Does he own a percentage of her catalog? How much of his own catalog does he own? They were fighting over Reasonable Doubt. Dame Dash, he was talking about having percentages of of Reasonable Doubt chopped up. Wow, Jay Leo says, F her catalog. Jay literally owns Beyonce, LMAO. I don't know. Owning a person is slavery. I have to disagree with you on, literally owning her as in that, but, B was with Bay was with R. Kelly back in the day. I did not know that, but I'm not going to deny it. Andretti. Jay Leo says, listen, ask yourself, this is who would you pick, Usher or Jay-Z? Pick for what? What are you talking about? One's a singer, the other's a rapper. What are you talking about? Yep to what? What are you saying yep to? She's gorgeous, but I'll take her sister over her any day. Yeah, I like goddamn, I know her name. Don't do this. Don't do this. You put me on the spot now. Oh my god. What is her name? Oh my god. Oh god. Her mother's name is Tina. What is her name? I know it. Oh my god. Somebody put it in the live chat. I all I can think of her is her voice. And Cranes in the Sky. I'm messing up now. I need to get off of here. Oh, slow down, Andretti. I think Blue gonna be gorgeous when she gets older. Just let's leave the kids out of it. I don't want you to get in trouble, sir. Salons, thank you. See, I would have never got that. I'm on salons. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you. I'm stupid, but yeah. Solange she knew too. She knew Solange is one of the real ones that was attacking Jay-Z. Nobody in their mind would attack Jay-Z. Nobody in their right mind would attack Jay-Z. They knew what happened with him. And why am I drawing blanks now? What is his name? Oh my god. Lance Unrivera. Thank you. Lance Unrivera. Thank myself. Lance Unrivera. They know what happened with him and Lance Unrivera. But we all remember the elevator scene with Harry. He was just like, he knew better not to slap her or something. Beyonce was just like, yup, exactly. Just said Beyonce's sister shaking my damn hand. J Have. You're new to this, I think. Salute to you, sir. Tory Lane said Jay and them witches and warlocks. Oh boy. They have different ceremonies and rituals. They go into the woods. They bury people. All right, I'm wrapping it up now, guys and girls. She's a bigger and more world-renowned artist, and she had no reason to marry Jay-Z, so she either really loves him or she's being controlled by him. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Make sure you go to lifestrongapparel.com. Get your raw sea moss, your purple sea moss, your sea moss gel, snapbacks. And when you go to the checkout, put in SKYLER20, Scholar20 to get 20% off your purchases. I appreciate that, and Mr. Peng would appreciate it too. Thank you very much. Good night. Take care. Okay. Good morning.